After I funded the family lake house, my mom said that you are not important, and gifted T her golden boy. They gave my brother the lake house I paid for a broken bar and told me I wasn't important. So I changed the locks, sued them, and walked away $36,500 richer without a shred of regret. Wanna hear how I legally nuked their perfect little plan? If you've ever been treated like the black sheep while someone else got handed everything, this story is for you. Tap that like button, hit subscribe, and settle in. Because this revenge? It's cold, calculated, and so satisfying. You know how they say weddings bring families together? Well, a broken bar, this one ripped mine apart for good. I showed up at my younger brother Noah's wedding with a handmade, expensive gift in tow. I had it custom made, a walnut, brass inlays, engraved with their initials. It wasn't just a gift. It was a peace offering. A gesture that maybe a broken bar, just maybe a broken bar, we could start over. But from the moment I arrived, I could tell I wasn't wanted. No one greeted me. No family hugs. No warm smiles. Just a passing glance from my mama, and a nod toward the back of the venue. That's when I saw it. Not a guest table. Not a seat with my name. A single, plastic folding chair, a broken bar shoved behind the DJ booth. It was humiliating. Guests whispered. The DJ even looked uncomfortable. I walked over to my mum, keeping my voice low. Is this a broken bar, my seat? She didn't blink. Didn't flinch. Just sipped her champagne and said, "Well, you're not that important, Eric." Those words. That tone. Like I was some distant cousin she barely knew, instead of her eldest son. My hands were shaking. Not with Rajia yet. But with something worse, grief. I'd spent years trying to matter to this family. Trying to be seen. And now I had my answer. I turned round, took the gift I brought, and walked straight out. No scene. No yelling. But something inside me. Growing up, Noah was the golden boy. Charismatic, athletic, always center stage. I was the quiet one. Studious. Reliable. Invisible. When our parents renovated the family lake house 3 years ago, I offered to help. Not just with labor but with money. A lot of it. I poured nearly $25,000 into that place. I even took unpaid vacation to help rebuild the deck, repaint the walls, install new plumbing fixtures. I didn't do it for credit. I did it because I thought a broken bar, maybe this would be a shared legacy. A place we'd all cherish. Turns out, I was wrong. 2 days after the wedding, I got a call from my cousin. She said there was talk that our parents were transferring ownership of the lake house to Noah. No mention of me. No compensation. Nothing. At first, I was numb. Then furious. Then focused. I went digging. Pulled every receipt I had. Found old contracts. Screenshots. even a letter from my dad I emailed during the renovation where he said, "Couldn't have done this without you, Eric. You've practically funded this project." That email became gold. I called a lawyer. We reviewed everything. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "You have a strong claim for partial ownership. We can force them into court or to settle." And just like that, I took my seat at the table they tried to deny me. Step 1, I changed the locks. Legally. As someone with financial stake in the property, I had that right. Then came the formal motion filed with a detailed packet of evidence. My parents freaked. Noah called me, tried to play the peacemaker. He actually said, "You're blowing this out of proportion. It was just a gift." Oh. A gift? That I paid for? Nah. Then my mom texted, "You always ruin everything. Why can't you just be happy for your brother?" That's when I knew they'd never get it. To them, standing up for myself was betrayal. But for the first time, I didn't care. I just wanted. After 2 tense months, they folded. They didn't want the lawsuit. Didn't want public filings. Didn't want a judge to rule that their precious lake house was partially mine. So they offered a buyout, $36,500. It covered every cent I put in and then some. I used the money to pay off my student loans. In full. It was the first time in years I felt a broken bar light. Not because I got the money, but because I took it back. Not just the house, but my power. My dignity. They tried to erase me. I made sure they'd never forget me. Weeks later, I got a letter from Noah. Handwritten. Pages long. It was full of regrets, memories, and a strange mix of love and guilt. But one line stood out. "I just think you went too far, Eric, a broken bar." That one sentence told me everything I needed to know. Even now a broken bar, even after all the years of being overlooked, underappreciated, and dismissed, me fighting for myself was too far for them. But not for me. Because I finally felt peace. Not the fake kind where you pretend everything's fine. Real peace. The kind that comes when you stop begging for scraps of love from people who never valued you. Sometimes, the only way to find peace is to stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never built for you. Respect isn't owed, it's earned. And if they won't give it, you take back what's yours. If that story gave you chills, smash that like button and drop a comment. What's the coldest revenge you've ever seen someone pull off? And if you love stories where justice hits hard, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment.